Hi, this is Karl-James Langford. This is channel 01 to 1975. This is my video log to upset Owen. This is my video blog. And it's the 16th. No, it's not. It's the 14th of January 2014. Nearly halfway through the month. Well, to be honest with you, the year, if you watch the news, there's been a lot happening. And my video log about the present problems in France and around the world between the Muslim and the Christian. I had some reaction from that video log, and to be honest with you, I filmed it when I was a little bit angry over what was happening. The situation in France with the magazine and release of Charlie Hebdo showing the Prophet Muhammad on the front of their satirical magazine, and obviously anger over the deaths the previous week in France, but I'm angry over the deaths of people in Iraq. But Daz is right. Those that get angry lose, and those that are calm and pensive, as I tried, and I usually am with these video logs and in most of my life, because that's the way I've got to be. You've got to be calm. And so I'm going to leave that video log now, even though there has been some response. There's just one question, and we're seeing violence towards Christian sites in Niger, in Africa, and other parts around the world where Christian churches are being burnt down and Christian shops being looted. My question is, why is it all the Christian sites seem to be the ones being desecrated? Why don't the Christians turn around and desecrate the Muslim shops? Or is that happening and we don't hear about it? There's no right or wrong in this, but history tells me that the Christian has always been fighting the Muslim, and the Muslim's always been fighting the Christian since the AD 600s. And is religion of Islam stronger because it burns Christian churches, or is it weaker because it burns Christian churches? But as I say, how much is going on with Christians desecrating Muslim sites? That's something that we don't hear about. And I'd like a reaction to that, and if Daz is watching this, then that would be great. Anyway, welcome to a couple of new subscribers, and that's great. The next couple of days I've got a few video logs over different issues, which spreads the pantheon of the different things I'm doing in life. Getting really excited at this minute about moving on with another book that I want to write. So with my acting, with my children, with my teaching, with my home, with everything else, how am I able to do that? And to be honest with you, I've got book writing in my mind at this minute, and that's what I want to do. So it's called Rise and Fall of the Toad Empire, but I'll tell you about that in the next few days or longer. So just a couple of things that wound me up today. I had a letter in the post, and it was about it was from my landlord, and my landlord said that they have to by law provide my full name and date of birth to the utility company, the water company. And I phoned my landlord at my company that runs my house, the letting agency, and I asked why do they need to give my date of birth, and they said it's not them, they're told by law that they've got to do it or they'll be prosecuted. And I'm thinking, big brother, there's lots of control out there. My date of birth is my affair. Why should a utility company need my date of birth? That's worrying, I thought, but they said there's nothing I can do about it. If I don't give them, if I don't allow them to provide my details, they didn't say it, but I could be evicted. Simple as that. I've done nothing wrong, but I'm not allowed to withhold my date of birth from a utility company, which is not really anything to do with me other than the fact I pay my bills. Moving on. I had a chat with my friend David today. His life seems to be getting better, and I think decision he made with the decision that he's sorting out in his life was the right one. And today, on this glorious Wednesday, I started my acting class in the evening. So Tom was there, Manuel was there. There's a couple of people away because they were ill and stuff. So hopefully I'll have a bigger class next Wednesday, my acting class. I thought it went really well, but it would have been good if there was more of us, and be a bit more challenging as a teacher that I am, and also as an actor. But it went really well, so we managed to get something out of the two of them, and that's progressing. So roll on for next week. The other weird thing is that I'm just going to throw this in there. Tomorrow, Thursday, I'll be doing a video log about the classes that I've been teaching this week. So obviously on Thursday I'll have taught it again, and then I'll be doing another one on Friday. It's all about the 7 ancient wonders of the world. So we'll do a little video log on that. And the other thing as well is I keep saying to my students, always question the past. Usually archaeologists are completely wrong, and so are historians. And one of my students said that whenever they watch a certain presenter on archaeology who's a qualified presenter on TV, who's a qualified archaeologist, she reckons that everything he says on TV he's made up. And that's why I say to her, you know, you've always got to question everything that an archaeologist or historian says, because most of the time we're making it up. So always question it. Always question me in my classes. Always question what they say on TV. And finally, can somebody help me with this last one? This is at the end of the video log today. I watched 2 pigeons on a roof whilst I was sat on my sofa today. Not bored out of my skull, but I was just relaxing. And these 2 pigeons were hopping on top of each other, obviously copulating, and then they changed roles. So the other one did it to the other one, and I watched it again, and I watched it again, and I thought, is there such thing as a gay pigeon? Honestly, seriously, I witnessed this. I didn't film it or anything because I was just being too weird. But yeah, I watched this and I thought, this is just too real, really weird. Maybe I shouldn't be watching it. But can pigeons be gay? Let me know. Thanks for watching my video log, and yeah, speak to you all soon.